What is going on, YouTube? Thammagotcha here, coming at you with some more Kanto Cup battles. We are using Alolan Ninetails. Shout out to Poke Ecuador. He made me use this Alolan Ninetails. He featured it a couple days back, and you know what? I wanted to give it a try. I paired it up with Lapras to deal with the Nidoqueens, and also I paired it up with Alolan Muck just because he's such a strong pick in this meta. So, without further ado, let's get into these battles, show everyone how I went with Alolan Ninetails using Charm. So they swap into Alolan Sandslash, a lot of Alolan Pokemon. I'm gonna shield the first Bulldoze just because they have Machamp in the front. And then I bring in my Lapras. You know, I probably should have brought in the Lapras right away because that Machamp actually destroys Lapras. So I'm just gonna farm up a bunch of energy just so I can maybe throw a Surf off at the Machamp when it wants to come back in. So that almost one-shots the Alolan Sandslash from a very low range. So they get off another Bulldoze, which is completely fine by me. I want less farm for that Machamp as it is. So I'm guessing they're going to bring back the Machamp, and I can probably get one Ice Shard off, and then I'm going to get the Surf off. If they don't shield this is going to do some nice damage. Machamp is super glassy, and we end up going down to counters. So they got 3 counters, and then they bring in a Hypno, and we have counter city for them. Snarl, Alolan Muck. They can throw any move they want. We're going to survive, and I'm just going to build up to 2 Dark Pulses. And either Amok is going to close this game out, or Alolan Ninetails should. So I'm just going to save shields for Alolan Ninetails because we do not want to get hit with the Rock Slide. And we sneak a Snarl in through there, so that should be another Thunder Punch. And one more Snarl should do the trick. 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, we have 2 Dark Pulses. So I'm going to throw the first one. If they no shield this, that's fine by me. And I'm pretty sure we have a Psyshock locked and loaded on the Alolan Ninetails. So second one should be getting that shield. And now we just have to come in and hit them with the Psyshock. And this is going to be doing big damage, taking out that Machamp. See ya later. And that is going to be a good game to my opponent. Hopping into the next match. Pretty neutral matchup. Although I think Hypno wins this in the 0 shields. So as long as they don't have Fire Punch, we should be okay. But I'm not going to shield this because I have a better answer with the Alolan Muck in the back. Oh my gosh, they have Fire Punch. That is not good. So I throw after one more Charm just because I don't want them to sneak a full Confusion through. And they end up shielding that, which is completely fine by me because then we get to sneak that Charm through. And now we have Alolan Muck just to farm all the way down. The problem is though, is they have, I think they're going to get to one more punch. Oh my gosh, they come in with Machamp. And I end up making a big mistake here. Oh my gosh, I make a huge mistake and I throw the Dark Pulse. If I would have thrown the Sludge Wave, this game could have probably went a little different. They end up throwing the Cross Chop. Maybe I should have shielded that, but then they would just be able to counter down. And now we are in big trouble. So much trouble. Yeah, we're in big trouble here. So look at the counter damage on Shadow Machamp. Pretty well taking out the Lapras. And they have an Amok of their own. So, you know, if I would have went through the Sludge Wave, we would have had a lot more health on our Lapras here. And I think we could have probably taken this game. So, we have to shield this, and we have to get the 2 Surfs. And they make a very good play, and they bring in Hypno, and they just confusion us down. So, GG's to my opponent there. Hopping in to the next match. I was seeing a lot of Alolan Sandslash leads. Like, it was crazy the amount of Sandslash that I seen. But either way, we're going to stay in here. We can take a Bulldoze just fine. I think I ended up throwing Weather Ball because they're both resisted. I should be throwing Psyshock though because Weather Ball is double resisted whereas Psyshock is only single. I could be wrong though. Weather Ball, we get stabbed too. So either way, everything is resisted and I don't really want to swap out just in case they have a fighter. So I bring in my Lapras now and we're gonna farm up and throw as soon as we get to the Surf, just before they get to the Bulldoze, I think. So that's gonna be almost taking them out, and they have their own Lapras, but it's a Water Gun Lapras. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna farm up to Oh, I think I was one under the Skull Bash. So it's only a single move Lapras, which is unfortunate. But we actually sneak there. And I'm going to have to make a call here. I no shield that, so I go straight into my Muck and I save a Surf. So I have to throw the Sludge Wave here. I'm going to shield the Surf because that would do a decent amount of damage. And these Water Guns are adding up a lot. So I'm going to farm up. Oh, no, I don't throw the Sludge Wave. I throw the Dark Pulse. Okay, smart move on my play. I throw the Dark Pulse because I have to throw 2 moves anyways. And they have a shield. And now I can throw the Sludge Wave. I was thinking here. This guy not thinking. That guy is thinking. And we're going to have to double shield our Muck because our Lapras has little to no health. We do have a Surf locked and loaded. They end up bringing in a Sand Slash. I don't know what's going on here. Oh my gosh. Can we make it to the Sludge Wave? Yes, we can. This is going to do maximum damage. Big damage and one shot that Wigglytuff. See you later. We have the Surf locked and loaded, and this should be taking care of that Lapras, and that is going to be a good game to my opponent. Oh my gosh, what an end game there. So hopping into the next match, another Hypno lead. They immediately swap into Sandshrew. It's a XL Sandshrew. I do have a Hundo, and I just don't. I do have the XL candies for it because I hatched a lot of eggs and it was just, you know, calm day a while ago, but I just didn't want to waste the 400,000 Stardust. Saving that for when if I get a Lickitung that is better ranked. I have a ranked 90 Lickitung right now, so, and it is, you get a Lickitung once a week if you finish your field research tasks, so make sure you do that. Collect your Lickitung. You could probably get a 10, 15, 14, and that is a rank, I think, 9 Lickitung. So if you get that, aim for that, because that is going to be a very good Lickitung. And Lickitung is honestly so versatile. You can use them in the Great League. You watch the Worlds going on right now, the Internationals and everything, and everybody, almost everybody has a Lickitung on their team because it is so versatile. It's so strong, it's so bulky, it has the body slam spam, it has the power whips. It is just a very good. Speak of the devil. Not really. It's Lickitung. So the good thing is my Alolan Ninetails is pretty healthy here. I'm gonna let the body slam go through and just deal as much damage as I can with these charms. It is bulky, I'll give you that, but my best answer is probably Alolan Muck is going to be a good answer to it. But I'm so glad I did not swap into my Alolan Muck because they have Hypno in the back. So, hard counter city again, GG's. Right where you want to see the Eradicate, and they swap right away into a Hypno, and hard counter city again. We have an Alolan Muck for that Hypno. And this is why I brought Alolan Muck. You see a lot of Hypnos because Hypno is a very strong Pokemon in this Kanto Cup. So we're going to throw the Dark Pulse, see what they want to do. If they want to shield, that's fine. We will end up probably shielding back once. Or do we even need to? No, I don't think we even need to shield this. So we're going to win Switch Advantage and Shield Advantage here, which is absolutely amazing. And we're going to leave with a lot of energy. One more Snarl should get us a Sludge Wave. And this is going to do big damage on that thick rat. Sludge Wave coming in hot. That does 50% damage. We're going to come in with the Alolan Ninetails. And we have a Lapras for that Marowak. Oh my gosh. Running in a double Alolan team as well. So I no shield the first one, because they did not build up for enough for a Fire Blast, and they don't have to shield that Surf, which is fine by me, because now I can just, oh, I shield this. Either way, I think my Alolan Ninetails should survive a Hyper Fang. Well, I don't know, it's a pretty strong move, so we'll see what happens here. If they want to shield that, they end up don't shielding that, so that's fine. And from here, the ice damage plus the charm damage should get us the W. If they no shield this, oh, they do end up shielding that, and now we just swap in, and 3 charms should do the trick, and that is going to be a GG's. Going 4-1 with this team, Very strong team. Obviously, it's not a perfect team. Kind of rock, paper, scissors with this team. But it was fun. I don't use Charm too much, but Alolan Ninetails did do the trick on this. Very strong Pokemon for this meta. And obviously Alolan Muck and Lapras are staple meta picks. So thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. Comment if you want to see me run anything in the future. And like always, I will see everyone in the next video.